Hey guys, Charles Williams here from CW Consulting with another episode of Parking Lot Thoughts. As you could see, I'm back in the car. It was a beautiful day today, about 60 degrees or so. Just wanted to get back out of the house again. It's been about 4 days. So getting some fresh air, loving it. And so of course I wanted to do this from here. The other day I saw a tweet and I thought it was great. It said that if we come out of this thing, right, as educators, if we come out of this whole crisis, and we go back to schools and nothing has changed, that we have done ourselves a huge disservice. We are at the forefront, at the precipice, if you will, of being able to create some massive changes. And I don't think it's too crazy to say these things, right? I mean, already we have seen the world of education changing drastically. I have always been told that it takes education forever to move. If you compare us to like a ship or something, right? It has to turn and it takes forever. But yet, in the reality is that in the last couple of weeks, education has undergone transformative changes. And so again, I think that it would be insane for us to go back to school at whatever point that is, whether it's this year, whether it's next year, and for us to just kind of fall back into the same routines. So the thought for the day is that if you had a utopian educational society, what would that look like? What are some of the things that you think would make a utopian educational environment? So this morning I was checking in with some students and staff members, and one of the things I talked about was the fact that, as I mentioned in one of the other episodes, is that assessments are gone, right? We've gone away with them. So of course now people are like, well, why? What does it matter? And I have this idea that if we go back, I still want to give the assessment. And it ties into my utopian belief that I think assessments are being done for the wrong reason, right? An assessment should guide instruction and nothing more. It should give us an idea where students are at, what are their skill sets, and for us to create instruction based on that information. Unfortunately, it's used for way more than that. It's used for determining, rankings and standings and evaluations, right? All of those other things get muddled in, and it really messes with the core of what an assessment is, and that's just to try to see what somebody understands. So that's mine. I would drastically change the way assessments are used, take away all those evaluative properties, and just really have it to guide instruction. So again, thought for the day: what would be your utopian, educational utopian society? Hope all is well. Remember, be smart, be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.